How to create short stories fast with ChatGPT for Amazon KDP step by step. So, before anything else, for us to know where to start, what kind of story to make, and who our target audience is, we have to know what is currently on demand in the market. To do that, go ahead and visit Amazon.com, utilize the search engine, and let's type in short stories. Now, in here are the results, and as you can see, this is actually a huge number of results. There is over 100,000 results for the words short stories, and we don't want that since this only means that we have a lot of competition in the same category. What we want to do is to make it more specific and narrow down its category. So tap on the search bar again, and these are some options that you can choose from. It could be for the adults, for teens, or for kids, or you can also sort it out by the language. For example, the stories in Spanish and the stories in French. So just choose your category. It could be based on the theme, your group target audience, or based on the language. So for me, I will just choose short story mystery. And here you will see that there's over 50,000 stories. It is still high, but at least it is way less than the 100,000 competitors that we have a while ago. Now let's use this sorting feature to see what is the best selling books so that we can get an inspiration on what sells the most in Amazon. To make sure that the category or the theme that we chose is in demand, scroll through the results in here. And as long as you can see these orange tags that says best seller, we can actually now say that it is a topic that is in demand, so it is worth making a book for. Once you've chosen a niche to focus on, proceed to the next step, which is making the short stories itself. So make a new tab and type in ChatGPT. ChatGPT is an AI language model developed by OpenAI. It can understand and generate text in a conversational manner, making it well suited for tasks such as answering questions, providing explanations, offering suggestions, engaging in discussions, and a lot more. So, we're going to utilize its capabilities and let it make short stories for us. So, once you're logged in ChatGPT website, just click on the send a message bar on the bottom. And the first thing that we need to do is to ask for short story titles. So just type in create a title for short stories about your specific genre. So in my case, it's mystery. But before we enter that, make sure to add the word unique so that we won't be getting any titles from existing stories already. After this, you can also add in a specific number of titles that you want. So for me, I think I'll have six titles. Now, just hit enter and ChatGPT will immediately generate the titles for you. If you don't like the results, you can click on this regenerate response button and it will then give you new results. Now, once you're all right and satisfied with your titles, what we can do next is to ask ChatGPT to expound more on each title. So we can easily type in expound more on number 1 in around 500 words or 750 or 1,000. It's totally up to you. Enter that in, and as you can see, ChatGPT is now writing the short story. Read that story, and if there is something that you don't like in the story, you can simply ask ChatGPT to change it. So, for example, I'd like to change the name of the main character. So, just type that in, and it will now rewrite the story with the changes that you want. So, you can do that to tweak and edit your story. You can ask it to change the plot, the settings, the character's action, basically every element of your short story. Now, once you're satisfied with your story, move on to the next title and let ChatGPT expand that story title. And after you're done with your short stories, we have to make sure that there's nothing plagiarized. To do that, you can add a new tab, search for plagiarism checker, and personally, I would use Grammarly since this is a free and accessible site, but you can use other plagiarism checker as well. As you can see, there is no plagiarism, which is good since we don't want that. Although there are writing issues, so you can just edit the text to improve it. Once you're finalized with your version of the story, use any document file. I will be specifically using Google Docs, but you can use Microsoft Word or any application where you can edit text. Paste in your story into the file. Again, do this to all of your stories. Check the plagiarism and correct the grammar and writing issues. Now, let's move on to the editing of the document file. Make sure that the first page of your file is your title page. The next one could be your contents page. And after that are the stories in order. One thing to take note, make sure that your file has at least 24 pages since that is the minimum page that Amazon requires for you to be able to upload storybooks. After all of that, download your document as PDF and now we will proceed to the cover of the story. You can use any editing software available out there like Photoshop, Affinity Photo, or any program that you can use to edit and make graphic design. Now, if you're a beginner who doesn't have any experience with editing, I highly recommend using the website called Canva. This website has free templates, stickers, and a lot of other elements that you can use to make your cover. So here, click on Create a Design. Select Custom Size since we want a resolution that fits the short story cover in Amazon. To check this out, go to another tab and search for Amazon KDP Cover Calculator. Just input your details in here, and on the interior trim size are the choices that we have. So I will be using the 6 by 9 inches. Now input that to Canva and you can then start editing your cover. From the background to the text title, the elements, and any other sticker or effects, you can use everything here in Canva. Just make sure that you're not using elements with this crown icon since this is for those who avail subscription in Canva only. Once you're done editing, download the image, but don't close the tab yet since there is a chance that we need to adjust this one later. Now it is time to upload it to Amazon KDP. Create an account, and once you're in the KDP homepage, click on the Create button and choose Paperback. Here, just type in your book title, the author, its book description, and you can use ChatGPT again for this. In here, make sure to own your book. If your target audience is kids, select No in this adult-only content. Choose category in here. You can add in keywords so that the book will show when people search for that certain keyword. You only have limited boxes, so make sure to use the best out of it. Now click on Save and Continue, and we go to the next page where we edit the publication date, its printing adjustments, the size, and this is where we insert the book cover. Now upload your own cover, and as you can see, there are dotted lines around the cover, and this is why I told a while ago not to close the Canva yet. In case your text or your elements are along these lines, it will then be cropped if ever, so just adjust it if needed. Make sure that everything aside from the background is inside these lines, especially the text. Now click on Approve, click Save and Continue, and in this next page, set the price. Make sure that you're around the same price as your competitors. Publish the book now. It will take 2 to 5 business days, but you will be notified once the book is published. So that is how to create short stories fast with ChatGPT for Amazon KDP. Do let us know if this video helped you out, and if you have any question, feel free to drop them down below. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.